at Savills Residential Auction at the Royal Garden Hotel in Kensington. 117 lots have gone under the gavel today. 3/4 of the catalogue is London-based stock, which is suitable for residential investment or occupation.
Third and final time, all done. Sold, 510.
We've been speaking to buyers today and potential investors. There is a sense of caution, which has been increasing in the wake of the general election result. There's a sense that money is chasing prime stock in London, that there will be interest from investors overseas who are looking for a safe home for their money, but also of a real sense of selective buying. Some lots are proving tricky to sell, which may not have in the autumn when sales rates bounced back.
From the autumn last year was very, very buoyant, and particularly in the auction sales you saw an enormous amount of activity and sales happening because there was cash driving the market and people looking and saying, I've got to find a home for my money. The market today, if you look upstairs, room is very full, but it's not as buoyant as it was last autumn. I think that people are beginning to show some degree of caution with regards to the political environment we're in, the fact that money is becoming easier in terms of availability, but it's still not that easy to get.
I find that the price I paid was reasonable. I was expecting to pay a little bit less, but I'm finding that obviously there's a lot more general public in here as well, and that domestic properties are sort of more in demand than they have been in the past, and when they're going up in 1,000 at a time, you do realise that it's not actually someone who's buying to sell it on, it's somebody who's buying to keep it. So hence I think we paid probably about 10,000 over than what we should have, but
because of competition from someone who might be an owner-occupier?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
£4,000, first time, second time, third and last time, you're all done. Sold 94.
Chris, how did you find the sale went today? It seemed as though that there was some quite challenging moments.
I think overall, I think it was quite good actually, because our success rates, I think we're around 80%, where we're just under or just over, which I think is well above the average anyway, well above the average. Main feeling I got is it's finance really. Forget the election, forget all that baloney. It's mainly to do with finance, I think, and I just get a feeling that finance might have tightened up for some people, and it just made things a little bit harder. They weren't so as free in the auction room as they were probably 6 months ago, just before Christmas. Mainly I think it's because of finance.
And the appetite for the housing association stock? I know it's always very good.
Yeah, I think the housing association stock is very, very good. Particularly around London. It was nice to see a lot of the northern stuff going as well. I think it's not rocket science, it's just, you know, realistic reserves. And as you saw in the room, there are either bidders in the room or on the phone that will pick up the buys.